Yo, and what is up, everybody, and welcome back to another Greenville video. Now, today I have some unfortunate news. Unfortunately, the highway and map expansion update has been delayed officially until mid-December, or before that. They're going to try and get it out as quickly as they can. But let's talk about it. Without further ado, let's read what the developers gave us. Okay, so here is what they have given us. Basically, R came on here and released this message not too long ago at 7:02 p.m. So it's been about an hour. So yeah, let's get right into it. I'm gonna start reading from the top. So it says, "Hey everyone, I'm delivering some news to you all today, both good and bad. I feel as though this is important to cut to and explain. So putting this all in small announcement for y'all, which is that we are unfortunately going to have to delay the highway plus map expansion a little bit. Delaying is the last resort for us, and we do not want to disappoint you guys with a release of this size and content." They go on to say, I know, you've all been waiting patiently, and we're not taking advantage of that, promise. We just need a little extra time because we really believe in the full quality of everything we release. Every speck of dust should be clear in an update that comes out. Development is hard, coordinated process, and sometimes we get ambitious, especially on time. And this is one of those examples, especially now that we've seen a surge in many new and returning players. We want to make sure that we're accommodating for all that properly by delivering quality stuff and not having bug-filled releases, which massive respect. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I did get a little upset realizing that this update was gonna be a little bit late, but then I have to come to realize, like, I'm not a developer. I don't know how hard it is to develop this stuff. So I quickly realized, okay, I can't be mad. Like, we just gotta understand that these devs got a lot going on and they're trying their hardest, and so I apologize on the part of the devs for me, getting more upset than I should have, and I hope that everybody else understands what they're going through. But anyways, they go on to say, overall, both in the map and out, we are working on reconstructing things a little to speed up updates, content, and cars for y'all, so you always have a fresh new experience in Greenville. To compensate for having to delay a large update, we have also attached some more screenshots for you guys. Just look at the sheer size in the view. Maybe that clears up the extra time we need. Haha. Which, no, like, I mean, I'll show y'all the picture, but I kid you not, they said it would be about the same size as the regular map. I think it's double the size of the regular map that we have right now. Like, I kid you not, I think they downplayed how big this map expansion is gonna be. So, anyways, we're working as fast as we can. We also want to let you know that outside of pure size, we are putting a lot of effort into quality at every meter, including interiors for a lot of the buildings in the small town coming named Brookmere, I think is the name. This extra time also allows us to make sure that us introducing a slight increase in our server player count does not negatively impact performance. So this was a big thing that everybody was talking about. Are they going to update the server count? And the answer is yes. I was personally worried that they weren't gonna be, making a bigger uh like player count, because then it's just going to look empty. But I'm glad that they are going to be working on slightly increasing that player count. I'm really hoping it'll be like 35 players to 40 players. That would be pretty cool. But if not, we'll just see what they got going on. Of course, they know better in what they can put in their own games, so we'll just have to be patient for that. Okay, so then they also go on to say that the highway has nearly 7 to 8 miles of comparable road to drive along, taking around 6 minutes to travel, and only one way down going 70 miles an hour. So it is not a small expansion by any means. We plan to have the experience out as early as possible before the middle of December rolls around, so we will still have time for our holiday event update before Christmas. We will still be working on giving you a date to look out for when it's closer for the Highway Plus map expansion update, and leaks and images will still be posted out. As I said before, we just need a tad bit more time around some things to round some things off to make sure that is the quality that you guys expect from us. We are just as excited as you guys to drive along a whole new part of the map and can't wait to release it to you all to enjoy it to yourselves. So, yeah, definitely pretty cool. So here is the code map expansion to get $50,000 until the highway and map expansion comes out. So we don't really know when this will expire, but we do know sometime mid-December. So you got some time to try and get this code. And then it looks like we got a parking garage here, but maybe a little bit more of like a photogenic scenes, because there's those lights of different colors and stuff. So that's pretty cool. And then it looks like we have another parking garage over here. Definitely pretty cool. I'm not sure if this is underground or not. It kind of looks like the same spot as this image as well. So we will just have to see when the update comes out. And then it looks like we have a little bit of a shop, maybe like a coffee or like a coffee place or maybe a bar of some sort or a restaurant. Definitely pretty cool. And then here's a street view of one of the buildings for the town Brookmere, which I think is the name. I think it's the name. But yeah, beautiful town. It looks crazy good. I'm definitely excited to roll around in this town. So definitely excited for that. And then we also got the map. And let me just zoom in, y'all. So this is the current size of the map. This is the expansion. Y'all, I could take two of these and put it in here. Kid you not, I believe that this update is double the size of the current map. And then of course it looks like we got a bunch of small buildings around the map. It looks like we got a street right up here, maybe some campsites or something like that, or maybe just houses. Because it looks like there's a little roundabout up here. The highway seems to start right around here, although if you look at the tunnel, I think we might have a tunnel system going all the way. Can we not? I think we might have a tunnel system going all the way underneath the regular Greenville map and kind of meeting back over here into a full loop, which I think is pretty cool. I'm not sure if that's what's happening, but it definitely looks like that might be something to look out for. And then it looks like this would be the main entrance and exit to the highway update. It's right behind the dealership, it looks like, so that is pretty cool. And then you can go through, and it looks like we got a couple places we can pull off and maybe just, chill out, get some gas or something like that. And then the highway goes along very far. I mean, it's going to take 6 minutes to just get across this entire map, which is crazy. At 70 miles an hour, that is pretty fast. So, I will say it looks like there's a couple more places we can pull off too. I don't know what these black dots are, so don't quote me on those. I know there's a couple of them over here, but I just don't know what those are. So it looks like the big town might be right over here. The racetrack is over here. We got something over here. I don't know what that is, but yeah, definitely pretty cool. I'm excited for this update. So, I mean, y'all let me know what y'all think. Other than that, I mean, we're just gonna have to wait a little bit longer, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. We just need to be patient. We need to just take our time and just save up money. How about that? Take this as a blessing to save up money. We don't know how many cars are coming, And that's another thing. Comment what y'all think is going to come in this next update. Is it going to be hella cars? Is it not going to be that many cars? Um, I mean, y'all just let me know what y'all think in the comments about the Greenville update. What do you think about the delay? And yeah, make sure y'all like and subscribe because I will have more information on this later. And I do plan on going live for the actual update. So make sure y'all are subscribed for quick and easy updates to reach out to. And other than that, that's everything from me. So y'all take care. Y'all have a great rest of y'all's day. And I will see you on the next one. Goodbye.